sorry. I know that the haikus and the bio poems are working okay because I'm getting some of them turned in. Make sure if you have like issues of downloading or saving the items, make sure that you either use the videos that I've recorded with it or reach out and send me an email, okay? With this poetry assignment, this is literally a reading assignment, and I got a little old manish, and instead of just saying swagger, I did use a more modern term so I wouldn't sound like such an idiot. But I still sound like an idiot, so it doesn't matter. But there are 5 different groupings of poems. All of them are related to really a scary story or a scary tale, okay? And you just need to pick one of the groups at random. Doesn't matter which one you pick. I do want you to read through them and then also read with some rhythm, add some ideas to it. Don't add any words, but read them with or read one of them, at least one of them, as you should read a poem. And that's with some cadence to it, a little bit of feeling behind, a little bit of emotion, not just trying to get through it. So like I just picked one at random and chose the Headless Horseman, right? I could read it as, there's a headless horseman on the loose, riding his mount through the night, gathering speed on a terrible steed, walking the people with fright. Not as much fun, right? Like that's not how you read poetry. Poetry should have an upbeat feel to it or should match the emotion that is in the poem. So if we look at the Headless Horseman, what kind of emotion are they trying to show in this poem? Okay, fear's a good one. I think they're trying to make you be afraid. What else do we see? What about here with, but that's not the worst part? Should that be more exciting than the words around it? Or should we just, what's that? Adding suspense, yeah. So if there's spots like that that are adding suspense, read them suspensefully, right? Add a little bit of change in your voice, bring people in a little bit more. And like I'm just picking one at random. It may not even be the best one that I want. I might read What Happened to Little Jan Banks, which actually is really funny. But I can read through that at first and see what areas are exciting. Zombies is the same way. Clearly a Ouija board, so there's something going on there that I can change up quite a bit. But going back to the Headless Horseman, so if we read it with a little bit more swagger, a little more drip, you're looking at Headless Horseman. There's a headless horseman on the loose, riding his mount through the night, gathering speed on a terrible steed, waking the people with fright. There's a headless horseman on the loose, but that's not the worst part. Doggone it. Because somewhere around, waiting still to be found, is the body, is the head that has no body on it. Now, if I make a mistake on my recording, should I go back and re-record it? Like I just fumbled with the head that has no body. I said body instead of head. Should I re-record it and try to get it right one time through? Yes. 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 I'm kind of asking you a rhetorical question just because, one, I know that if there was others in here, they would be asking that question. So make sure that you read it through cleanly one time through. Okay. Now, if you read the directions, I do want you to record yourself. Okay. I know you've recorded yourself for PE. If you've been gone at all, you've recorded yourself for PE. I know you guys know how to record yourself on your own phones. I know you have some way of recording yourself. Okay. Now you don't even have to record your face. You don't have to record an image of any type. It can just simply be you reading the poem with a little bit more upbeat personality. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Questions about the fluid reading of a poem? Or is that assignment pretty straightforward?